Hi guys, and welcome back to another tarot video on my channel. It's been a while now, I know. I'm almost completely recovered by now. And I'm really excited to do this reading today because we will be asking Spirit about what would be your perfect career, like the perfect career path for you, perfect job, however you want to call it. And we have 5 groups to choose from today. It's group 1 till group 5. And these are all the cards that I pulled for you. I'm gonna put some objects over them now if you guys need objects to, choose your pile. So they will appear right now. Okay, so group 1 is gonna have this, little pin with the Mobius band on it. It's, oh my gosh, it's so slippery. It's from my school actually, and yeah, we kind of use these pins to, clarify that we're now part of the school and like fully integrated school members, fully integrated students, because it was kind of like this period of time where we could have like tested if the school was right for us or not. Group 2 is gonna have this thing here. It's not really a pin, it's like you can put stuff between here. This is like a whale tail, and it's like has this very beautiful bronze color. That's gonna be group 2. Group 3 has this little pin badge, whatever. It kind of reminds me of this one that Katniss has in the Hunger Games. This like gold brooch. You know what I mean, right? It has this bird on it, and it's actually, this has been a gift from a friend of mine for my birthday. It's like a gold, very old colored, gold colored flower with a bird on it. That's gonna be group 3. Group 4 has this, bureau needle. Very simple, very silver. And I don't know, I just thought it would be nice to have this kind of normal thing now in this reading here. And group 5 is gonna have this pin, which is also like a bronze pin, and it signifies like the, the completion of the bronze dance course that I've attended in school as well, in the 9th grade, I think. Yeah. So this is gonna be the object for group 5. If you need more time to choose your pile, then pause the video right now. If you already know which pile you call to, then you can scroll down to the comments or to the description box. I've linked the time chapters there, and you can skip right ahead to your group. If you want to stick around to see which cards, which decks I'll be using, you can do that as well. It's just gonna be a minute. So for the tarot, today we're gonna use the Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann. And for the oracle cards, I have 2 different decks. We have the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel, and the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. These are gonna be the oracle cards. I pulled all the cards in advance, so we wouldn't waste any time on shuffling today. And yeah, I see you guys in your reading. Welcome group 1. If you chose this little silver needle with the Mobius band on it, then this is gonna be your reading. I'm gonna put it like there to the side now, and we're gonna have a look at your cards. So from the Starseed Oracle, the first one that came out for you, group 1, is Lifting the Veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles, the World, the Ace of Wands, and the Coyote Spirit. Trust and Divine Detours, number 16. Okay, so everything looks orderly. That's nice. Okay, so group 1, what I can see for you, like with Lifting the Veil, the first thing that came to my mind was like something something like solving mysteries, like lifting the veil between what is you know, would happen. Like something in the criminal department, maybe like some kind of detective was the first thing that came to my mind. But also like, you know, uncovering truths about, you know, maybe ancient cultures or maybe even psychology. Like, it could be like going into the, like with the King of Pentacles, I think it's some career path that has like, you know, that demands you to study for it, that has like a very stable, you know, character to it. With the King of Pentacles, which is like a very mature, very stabilized, very fruitful energy, that brings you a lot of success. It just kind of gives me the vibes that you're gonna study for that, and this gives me like the vibes, okay, it could be like something like archaeology or criminology, something in this department. But with the World and the Ace of Wands, I think it's something that you're very passionate about. Like, I think when you go after the things that interest you, or that like are after the things that you may think of as hobbies, and try to change them, try to turn them into a job, then this would be the perfect career path for you, Group 1. With the World here, which always talks about like completion of, you know, cycles, change, I think that this career, it's not gonna be boring or anything. It's gonna have like cycles, like there's gonna be one project, and when you end it, like there's gonna be another project, and there's always gonna be like a beginning and an end to everything that you're doing. So it would also fit like this kind of jobs that I talked about, like archaeology. You always have like one I don't know, ancient city that you're uncovering, and then you go on to the next one. I don't know, in criminology, like if you have a case, then you solve this case and then you move on to the next one. Also in psychology, like you have one patient, then you move on to the next one. Or you have one session and then, you know, this is done, and then you move on to the next one. Like it's not going to be a job where you do the same thing every day. And I think this is what like this sparks your passion, because there's always like something new to discover here. And with the coyote spirit here, which is very interesting in Group 1, because you have the wolf on the King of Pentacles card and you have the coyote here. So it could be, maybe it's like a job with animals, with dogs, or with wolves. Maybe you want to go to the, I don't know, to the Arctica or to the Antarctica, and, you know, how's this thing called? Slaying with huskies. Husky slaying, is this what it's called? I don't know, it could be, maybe you want to be that Group 1. Maybe this would be something for you as well, because maybe you have a passion like for animals. Maybe you're like a dog person, or even like yeah, just a person who likes animals very much. So you could like study to become a vet, maybe, and uncovering what, you know, what the animals are having, like what illnesses, what little problems that they're having when they come to you. The coyote spirit is also like talking about, you know, when you talk about trusting divine detours, it's about being led astray, or just going astray, like going away from your path that's meant for you, just on little detours, which are not meant to, you know, confuse you, but they're meant like to show you what you've been missing, or what you've been like not working on. For example, like when you let's say you start to study criminology, and then you realize one day that maybe this is too hard. Maybe you've been like only having the eyes on the prize, and something like, okay, if I study criminology, I'm gonna be like working with the state, I'm gonna be like a police officer maybe, and I will be earning good money. But actually it's not really what I want. Actually I want to be like a private detective, something like that. Maybe I want to be just this you know, private detective, which like has a dog, like a police dog with him, and solving cases on your own. This would be kind of cool, actually. But in general, I see in general that you will have a job that has like, you know, cycles. It's gonna be project after project after project, and it's gonna be something that you're passionate about. This would be perfect for you, Group 1. Something that may like demand a study, but then it will be like very fruitful for you. Like you're gonna make a lot of money with it, or at least enough money to live a very good life. And it's up to you if you want to change that, like if you want to have more money or something like that. It's just about, if you start to study something and realize that maybe it's not the right thing for you, don't be afraid to change your course of study. Okay, don't be afraid to change your class. Because with the world, like, you're very protected here if you want to change your studies, for example. If you want to change the path completely that you're on. Because with lifting the veil and detours here, I think it's very important for you to be very aware of what you want and not what you think might be the most successful thing that you could do. Because with the Ace of Wands, I think the thing that gives you the most joy, the most passion, is gonna be the perfect career for you. This is the clear message that I'm getting. Like, it's not the thing that you think is gonna make you the most money. Actually, it's gonna be the one thing that makes you like the happiest, so to say. And this is gonna lead to you making more money out of it and giving you very much like stability, because you love doing it. It's like you're gonna do a good job doing it, if that makes sense. If you do something just because of the money, it's not gonna make you happy, and nobody wants to work this kind of job. So yeah, let's give a conclusion. So it could be something with animals, could be like a it could be a vet, it could be something related to psychology, because with lifting the veil, it could be lifting people's minds. Maybe I get like a helping energy, not only for animals but also for people. So it could be about helping people or animals. But I see with like the King of Pentacles, it's very much like a more grounded job, not so much about psychology, more about like the things that I meant, okay, like criminology, archaeology, something that you enjoy. I mean, you would know, Group 1, you would know what you enjoy. And I think you know exactly what I'm talking about here when I say it's the thing that you most enjoy. So yeah, this is the perfect career for you, Group 1. Yeah, I hope you liked that. And if you did, make sure to give this video a like. If you want to go back and choose another pile, maybe you felt drawn to more than one, this is completely okay. Then go back and choose another one. If not, yeah, I lost my words. It's early in the morning. I've already been to the early shift. Okay, what did I want to say? Okay, so I have other tarot videos on my channel if you want to check those out. I'm gonna link one over here. And yeah, you can check this out if you want. If you not, that's okay too. Subscribe to my channel if you don't have already. And I hope to see you in another reading soon, Group 1. Goodbye. Hola, Group 2. I don't know why I did say hola and not hello. Anyway, maybe you are like, I don't know, Spanish. Is it Spanish? Is all Spanish? I don't know. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Anyway, moving on, like Group 2. If this is the pin, the badge that... No, it's a pin. I think it's a pin. That you have chosen this bronze, like, whale tail pin, then this is going to be a reading, Group 2. Let's take a look at the oracle cards and tarot cards that I've pre-shuffled for you. Starting with the Starseed Oracle card, you got the Love. Ooh, Hedarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Very interesting, very interesting. Then for the tarot, we have the Queen of Wands. Ooh, this is, I like that. I like it a lot. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. And the Three of Wands. So many wands here, Group 2. And the Dolphin Spirit, number 20. This and that are true. Ah, that's very beautiful. And have you noticed, like, with the whale tail here, you have, it's very fitting, the pin for the dolphin. Okay, so Group 2, a lot of fire here, a lot of passion, a lot of love. With, you got the Love. I think the perfect career for you is something that demands you work with relationships. It's got something to do with people. Like, could be customer service, but I don't think that, I don't want to say that it's something that low. I just think that you are just kind of above customer service and in customer service in the pay grade. That's what I wanted to say. With the dolphin spirit, I get like, come on, something about mediating, like, between two people or between several people. Also, like, love is always, like, most of the times between two people, that you kind of mediating between two parties here. And with the dolphin spirit, like, this and that are true, is that you take like a neutral stand somehow in this kind of career that is perfect for you, group 2. With all this fire here, I think, I don't know, maybe this career, this specific job has something to do, like, has some artistic ventures. Like, it could be, like, if you're passionate about some artistic stuff, like music or dance, or this could be something, like, if you're dancing, like a dance counsel, like a dance teacher, maybe. Because I get, like, a lot of counseling, a lot of teaching from this card, and I get, like, mediating between two parties from this card, also from this card, actually. And with the 3 of Wands, I think it's something that demands a lot of, traveling from you. That it's gonna be a job that will demand you to travel, group 2. Like, because the 3 of Wands is always about expanding your horizons and travel. And with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, these are like energies that are very, like, close together, and they're both very excited, very, very keen to jump on new opportunities. And with the horse in the background, and just like kind of in the drum, I get this dancing energy. Like, maybe the perfect career for you is being a dance teacher, because you are, like, working with two people, always like a dance couple. And I have, like, I know someone who is, like, a tournament dancer, so I know this is, like, a stressful thing. When you really prepare yourself for tournaments, then it's important that you and your partner understand each other, and that you have a good teacher that, gets through to you and understands you, and is kind of, like, there for you as a friend, not only as a teacher. But it could also be, like, if you are into psychology, group 2, then maybe couple counseling is something for you, like counseling people that are somehow lost in their relationship or somehow lost in their marriage even. I just think that you will take this card. You will take some kind of a neutral stand. I was shortly thinking about, being a judge, not so much being a lawyer, because a lawyer always defends, like, one side. But being a judge, you have to, see both sides of the story. And it's, like, always about some kind of relationship between two people that went wrong, right? If you are, a judge solving cases and stuff. But with all the fire energy, I don't think that it's something like that. I think if we would have more pentacles here, then I could have seen you in a judge's position, maybe. But it's not so much about judging the situation, but about, seeing both sides of the story and not really taking sides here. So let's summarize. Could be, it's a job that makes you very passionate about it. Like, it makes you very happy. It has some kind of passionate artistic ventures to it. Like, maybe if you are into dancing or into drawing or into writing even, it could be part of that. It will demand you to travel. Also with the dolphin here, it's very nice, actually. You have the ocean over here, like the girl is trying, to surf on the ocean, like traveling over the ocean. And the dolphin does the same thing, and you have the whale tail over here. So lots of traveling is involved. So if you are, for example, a dance teacher, if that would be the perfect career for you, and you're, like, training people all over the world, or, like, training people for tournaments in different countries, this would require you to travel a lot. This is actually very interesting. Like, this is a very specific thing that I get here. But also, it could be about some kind of counseling that you do for people. Or it's as simple as customer service, but, like, in an area that, is, like, has artistic ventures, or, like, has some artistic sides to it. Maybe, in a bar where, like, a lot of people you know, play and sing there, or maybe it's I don't know, you're, I don't know, handing out drinks at artwork galas, something like that. But I get like a very independent thing from here. So you, I think it might be something that you're doing independently, like owning a business, doing that, you know, being an independent psychologist, being an independent marriage counselor, being an independent dance teacher, something that you do independently because you're like the own boss of yourself, you know. It's just you're doing the thing, and you're also your boss of yourself, right? This would be very exciting, group 2. And this is kind of what I see for you. I hope you know like a little better what I mean here. It's still like a general reading, so I can't get like any more specific, but I think you know what I mean by that if I say like it's something that makes you passionate and it's something that makes you travel. I think you will know what I mean, group 2. Man, this is kind of cool career actually. So I hope that you like this reading, group 2. If so, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you don't have, like if you haven't done that already. And I do tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link one over here, and if you want to check it out, that's cool. If not, that's also cool. If you want to check out another pile, group 2, if you felt drawn to more than one, or if you want to, you know, try out another one because you don't think this was the one for you, then you can do that as well. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day, group 2, and I hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this golden flower pin thing with a golden bird on it, then this is gonna be your reading. I'm gonna put your pin over here for now. I want to take a look at your oracle and tarot cards that I pulled for you in advance. Starting with the Starseed oracle, we get double mission, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. That's beautiful. In the tarot we have the moon in reverse. Interesting, that's in reverse. We have the devil. Don't be scared, group 2. 3, group 3. I'm sorry, group 3, of course. And the 6 of Wands, beautiful. And we have the pig spirit, number 47. Use your mind wisely. So I really love the colors, like the color palette here, group 3, because we have like, you know, over here we have like all dark colors, green and blue and black, and now we have like this orangey rose colored thing over here, which is very beautiful. There are a lot of messages here, group 3, with the double mission and the Lightworker Starseed. This is like a card that really like seriously talks about you being a starseed, being a light worker. Like if you don't know what starseeds are, then it's really worth googling that. The Starseed Oracle really talks directly to starseeds. It's just maybe you're feeling like you're a little bit different. Maybe you're feeling like sometimes you don't belong to this world. Like starseeds and lightworker starseeds are meant to light up this world. Like this is their mission. Double mission is just talking about you have like an individual mission, like you came here for your soul to grow, but you also have this collective mission, you know, to bring back, like to give something to the world, give back something. And you give back with just doing what you enjoy, doing what you like, doing what brings you happiness and makes you passionate. This is what lightworkers are supposed to do also in their job as well. And yeah, with the pig spirit, it's always the pig spirit is talking about, you know, intelligence, not like being very intelligent, being very wise. And I think you are that group 3. You are very very smart and like always very analytical about things. And I think you learned to use your mind wisely, but sometimes you get a little lost in overthinking, a little bit lost in analyzing things too much, to the point where it becomes kind of a paralysis. And that's okay. But the pig spirit is just here. I mean, look at this, so cute, isn't it? With its little wings. It's just here to remind you that, you know, sometimes it's okay to let go of thoughts like that if they bring you too much, you know, like burden if they burden you in any way, if you think you're kind of stuck in this, like in this devilish cycle of overthinking, then it's okay to let go of this for a while and you know, think about something very different, like pursuing your passion, pursuing something else right now. The moon is always talking about intuition, right? About things being hidden, but in reverse, it just kind of means that something may be hidden here, like you may be not really listening to your intuition and just listening to your mind, like to your head a lot, group 3. And maybe this is why you don't really know what to pursue. Like when you're a light worker, starseed, then this is already like a tough thing to work out in your life, that, you know, you're not here to be punished. You're not here to like feel everything, do everything for others. You're just here to give something back, and it's totally okay to take your time with that, and totally okay to do what you want, to do what you love, because this is the way how you can give back the best. You know, it's always like you have to give to yourself first before you can give back to others. And I know whatever you want to do, whatever you're choosing in the end, group 3, I can tell you that you're going to be very successful with that, with the 6 of Wands here. And this is because it's so important that you choose what you want and not what you think that you have to do. Because what you think you have to do is not going to bring you that success. It's going to be the thing that you want to do. Like the devil's always talking about obsessions, addictions, something toxic. So I get 2 things from here. Firstly, like if you don't start to listen to your intuition, if you like get lost in this overthinking, analyzing cycle, like I know I keep like lists, pro and contra lists for, you know, what study I can do, what like what work do I have to do today, what decisions I gotta make. Like I keep pro and contra lists, and sometimes you get lost in that, and it can get toxic if you really completely shut out your intuition, and that's not good, group 3, because you have a very strong intuition. Actually, you are a starseed. They have a very strong intuition. They're just like kind of guided by the stars very well, and you're very protected here. So you don't have to be scared of choosing what you want, even if it's like a little out of your way, group 3. Like I get with these cards being so differently colored than the rest of these cards, and maybe that the thing that you actually want to do is way out of your like experience, or way out of the things that you have planned for yourself, or that your family just kind of expected for you to do. This could be something that you might be struggling with, group 3. But yeah, whatever this is that brings you joy, if you like working with people, for example, like you could be a great advisor, like a great counselor, if it's about like, for example, beating your addictions, beating your habits, your toxic habits. For example, I don't know, leading self-help groups, or leading anonymous, I don't know, drug, how do you say it? Drug groups? No. Man, that doesn't sound right. Like, just basically helping people who battled with addictions, or maybe battled with, I don't know, eating disorders or something like that. Just helping people, you know, getting out of these toxic cycles, maybe even about overthinking, you know. It could be like going in the direction of psychology if you're into that. With the moon, I can see you there, definitely, group 3. But just in general, I think you have a very clear vision what you actually want, if you just listen to your intuition for once, group 3. I think you know exactly what you want to do, and this thing is exactly the thing that you're supposed to do, and that would be perfect for you. It's gonna bring you a lot of success, and you can still use your mind in there, okay? And it's gonna help you a lot, like using your intelligence, using your wisdom and your sense of perception is gonna really help you like succeeding in this career path, group 3. And just seeing you being very wise, being very you know, very intuitive, very empathetic even. And it's interesting because you have like I don't know if this is a moon, but it looks like a moon here, and you have the moon here again. Just like maybe it's a job that you do at night. this sounds like, I don't know if you like this group 3, but this is a very specific picture that I'm getting, just helping people, like leading some sessions about, you know, self-help, getting out of addiction at night, or like in the evening when it's late and, you know, people are, you know, home from work, and then they have time to do extracurricular activities like you know, going to these kind of self-help groups, or guided help groups, maybe. Well, that got out of hand. Group 3, I think, yeah, it might be something like, you know, helping people getting out of some kind of struggles. Or it could be something that you work at night. And it's even, like, it's either about your talents and, you know, the things that you can do because you are so empathetic, because you are a starseed, because you're a light worker, or it's about your mind. But if it's about your mind, if it's like a job that you do because you love to be analytical, maybe you are, I don't know, what can you do when you're analytical? Some kind of job that's, no idea. I'm not into this kind of job, but then you have to be very careful to not, you know, make this your whole life, because it tend to... now you were cut off group 3. I'm sorry, my mom called. What I wanted to say is, you tend to really get lost in your mind a lot. So be prepared to not make this your whole life if you want to do like some kind of analytical job, which is also okay. Like, do whatever you want. I think it's going into one of 2 directions here. Like, either you use your mind to do something very smart, like accounting, for example, something where you use like your mind very often. But I think what would be even better for you to do something where you, like, your empathetic side, your intuition is like used a lot. And this could be like working very closely with people, for example, like, yeah, helping people in some kind of way, for example, helping them out of addiction or some kind of toxic thing here with the devil. I leave it like open like this because it's a general reading still, so I can't get more specific than that, group 3. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do tarot videos every Saturday, and I got like short and longer ones. I'm gonna link one over here. Yeah, and if you don't think this was your pile, group 3, if you felt called to more than one, then you can go back and choose another pile if you want to. If not, that's okay as well. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in another reading soon, group 3. Goodbye. Hello, group 4. If you chose this silver kind of a bureau needle, in German it's like called bureau needle, if you translate it. It sounds awful, but though, if you chose this, this is gonna be a reading. So let's take a look at the cards that I pre-shuffled for you. Starting with the Starseed Oracle card, you get Surrender to the Sweetness, Venus Energy, Pleasure, Joy, Make Love to Life. Oh, okay. Then the tarot cards that you got are the Six of Swords as your first card, the Queen of Swords, lots of air energy, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. You could say this is like, kind of looks like the Nine of Pentacles from here, if you put it in reverse like that. And we got the Electric Eel Spirit for your Animal Spirits card. Number 24, bring your ideas to life. Okay, group number 4. Interesting, what I can see here with your first card, Surrender to the Sweetness of Life, if you want to say it like that. I could see you, you know, being in a career that kind of, you know, is about the little things, about the little adventures, about the little joys in life. It's not about, like with the one and only Pentacle cards here reversed, I think you will be doing something like creating things that are not like long-term, but they are meant for the moments. Like you're creating like nice little moments for yourself or for others. And this is a thing that I got into my mind. Like it could also be something to do with nature. Like if you surrender to the sweetness of life. And this card always talks about, you know, getting back to nature as well. So it could be something, you know, creating in general, like being a farmer, being a gardener, or a midwife even. I don't know, sweet in the sense of the word, like maybe you are like a baker, or you know, you're making cakes for people to enjoy, like for parties or for birthdays or for marriages or stuff like that. I could see you like with the Two Swords card here, which is like air energy, mental energy, where like a lot of planning, a lot of analytical stuff. It could be about, you know, the Queen of Swords is very outspoken, and she's like very you know, analytical. And like this is her form of life, like being analytical, being in her head, like making plans, making lists, being outspoken, being clear about what she wants. I could see you like very well being like, you know, creating ideas for others, like bringing ideas to life in the best way of the word. Like for example, like if you are a baker and someone comes to you like, I want this cake for my marriage, and you're just like, I can do that for you, like I bring the cake for life. But it's not something that is long term, it's just like for the little moment, for the little adventure. Or you're just like this kind of person who sells adventures, who plans adventures, or little, you know, travel, like trips, even with the Six of Swords here, which talks about relocation. Like it could be that your job is about, you know, traveling, like making people travel, gifting them, I don't know, the perfect 2-week adventure on Bali or something like that. Or it could mean that your job's gonna, you know, demand from you that you will relocate for that. Maybe you will go to a place where you feel more connected to nature, or where you just wanted to be like all your life. For example, some people want to, I don't know, move to California, for example. And you're just gonna do that, and you're gonna start a venture there. I see with the Queen of Swords could be very well your own business, like nothing that you're not like employed, it's just your own business that you're doing, like bringing ideas to life. I think you will be working very like creatively and, you know, with your mind. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is actually very cool, because Five of Pentacles in the upright would mean like loss, or like financial loss, illness, even like poverty, or I don't know, a pandemic. It could mean that this is gonna end like a cycle of poverty, or you may be like the one person who gives people, like who gives them the gift of the end of poverty, if that makes sense. And maybe you're a lottery fairy. Maybe you're the lottery fairy. Who knows? Maybe this is the perfect career for you. But just in general, I think it's you know, something that makes people happy. Your job is basically to make people happy and to bring their ideas to life, or bring your own ideas to life. Could be also about that. It has something to do with your creative mind slash with nature, like the sweet things in life. And I think it's something that you're not employed at. I think it's something that you do on your own, like an independent job. I think you're being independent doing this. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse also tells me that it's gonna be successful. Like you're not gonna like fail at opening this business, launching this business. You're gonna be succeeding. Like this is a big positive point here. And the Electric E-Spirit is like very creative, very passionate, very electric. So lots of creative energy, lots of ideas. And with the Venus energy, I mean, this is very specific, but one thing that I get here could be like, you know, planning people's honeymoon. But I think it's not always a thing that people want to have planned. Maybe they want to plan it themselves, you know. Or you're like a very creative gardener, a very creative baker. Or you could be group 4. It could be also about writing, like being an author. You know, bringing your ideas to life, like bringing them on paper, writing them down, and you know, to express the sweetness of your mind, like whatever stories are stored inside them. Beautiful. But this is like kind of the thing that I'm seeing, something that is that it's gonna make you independent, something that allows you to bring your ideas to life, to plan ahead, even to, you know, make people happy in some way. And I think it's very much about the little things. And this is what I'm seeing group 4. And I hope you could make sense of it. It's pretty general, but it's a general reading, so a lot of people are gonna watch this. Lots of people are gonna watch this. And yeah, if you don't think this was your pile, you can go back and choose another one. If you feel called to do that, then do that. If not, then you could end the reading here. I do tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link one over here if you want to check it out. You're welcome to do so. And yeah, if you like this reading, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you in another reading soon, group 4. But for now, I wish you a wonderful day and goodbye. Hi group 5 and welcome. If you chose this bronze dance pin, then this is gonna be a reading. Yeah, I pre-shuffled the decks, so we're gonna start and look at the cards that I shuffled out for you. Starting with the Starseed Oracle card. For you, we got Weight of the World, Boundaries, Let It Go, It's Not Yours to Carry. Very beautiful. And going on with the tarot cards, we have the 7 of Wands. Getting color scheme here. Okay, well maybe not. The Page of Wands. We have Death and Rebirth and Reverse. Okay. And we have the Horse Spirit for your Spirit Animal Oracle card. Number 33, Freedom is Yours. I get like a beautiful energy from these cards, group 5. Like firstly with the Weight of the World and also with the Horse Spirit, like for you the perfect job is something that doesn't burden you at all. Like it's something where you really feel free to do whatever you want. So like being employed might be not the thing for you. Like with the you see this horse, it's not tamed, it's not domesticated, it's wild, it's free, it's like a wild horse. And with the Weight of the World, like you're not here to carry anyone else's burden or anyone else's workload yourself. Like it's not about following some kind of plan or following instructions. It's about for you to, you know, to do you, to be free and be in the moment, do dancing and do fun stuff. Like this Page of Wands here, which is like dancing and jumping around. With these both like being one cards, they give me like a very passionate energy, especially the Page of Wands. But the 7 of Wands is like usually talking about, you know, standing your ground in a competitive or like a conflict situation. So I think this may be like I think the message that I'm getting here is not really about this is your perfect career, but it's more about, you know, this is not your perfect career. Like the thing that you are in now, group 5, this is not your perfect career, and it's okay to stand your ground and say, maybe it is. But one thing, like one kind of situation, I'm gonna get to this card, okay? One kind of situation that I see is like, you are in a kind of job situation right now, or in a situation in general, where you kind of think that you have to stand your ground if you wanna like find your dream job or pursue your dream job. You have to, like, you know, there are people who are telling you that you cannot do this, that you can't switch jobs, or that you can't pursue like a new venture, that you can't express yourself creatively, for example. Like that you can't lift those burdens off of you, that you can't be free in the way that you want to be free. And it's very important for you to stand your ground here, and I think you're doing that. It's just like a confirmation for you that it's not about, you're not supposed to feel trapped somewhere, you're not supposed to feel burden, you're not supposed to feel weighed down, you're supposed to be a free spirit, you're supposed to have fun, you're supposed to experience joy, even in work. Like your job in the best case should be fun to you. Yeah, I think there might be a new venture for you here with the Page of Wands, that you might be pursuing, like something more creative, something more that gives you more passion, something that, like, you know, makes you feel wild and free. But the thing is, with the death and rebirth card reversed here, I think maybe you're already on the right track with whatever you're doing right now, group 5, but it's not about complete change for you. It's just about, you know, finding the way you can be free, doing what you want in the area where you're in right now. But, you know, maybe, let's say you are, what example can I give you? You are working, okay, this is a bad example because it's not really creative, but maybe you're working as a vet. Okay, this is not just because of the horse. Maybe you're working as a vet, and you're employed, but you're not really liking the work atmosphere, not really liking how, you know, your boss is treating you, not really liking the amount of work that you got. So you're still very passionate about helping animals. Or maybe you're like a specific horse doctor, who knows? But you wanted to do your way, okay? You wanted to do it your way, this way around. And you start like in our clinic, you know? Just doing something for yourself, like being free, being like working the way that you want to do, like structuring your own work plan, your own, yeah, how your day is gonna go, how your week is gonna go. You just, you know, you decide and you create those little moments of where you can just feel free and do the fun things that you want to do and do your work the way you want to do it. Because you're kind of on the right track, but it's not perfect for you. And it's really important that you speak out about this, that you know, stand your ground, not just stay in a situation where you're not happy. But I see you standing your ground, group 5. I just get like a very exhausted energy from this. Like something's really weighing you down here, and it's not supposed to feel this way. It's really not. You are a wild horse, group 5. You're supposed to be free. So with this meditating girl here, like both of those people, both of those girls, they are very sporty, like sportily dressed. Maybe it's a job that demands you to be like active, flexible, on your feet. Maybe you're kind of like I don't know, for some reason I get teacher here. It could be like personal trainer, for example, that you want to do, like being a personal trainer, helping others achieve their sport goals. Or it could be something about, you know, spirituality in general, you know, I don't know, being a spiritual yogi. But it doesn't have to be, of course, okay? This could be anything that uses like anything creative, could be some kind of artistic venture, or it could, like, you know, whatever makes you feel free, group 5. Whatever makes you, like, allows you to be a free spirit, to structure your days the way you want them to be, to plan your vacation the way that you want to be, to have the financial freedom to do whatever you want to do. It's not supposed to weigh you down, the job you're in. And maybe it's not a complete change that you have to go through, but it's like a small twist, like a small readjustment, and then you can have like this perfect job for you. I think you might be already knowing what I'm talking about. I can't really get so specific, group 5, because it's general reading still, and there are like a lot of messages here. Okay, so for some reason you were cut off, group 5. I don't know what happened, but my phone just stopped recording. Anyway, I was mostly done. I just wanted to say, like, in general, this message is not to, you know, give you a specific thing to do. It just is like confirmation that you're not meant to be trapped. You're meant to feel like free even in your job, and it's totally possible for you to feel free and having fun in your job situation. Okay, this would be the best case scenario, and that is what is meant for you. So this is why I'm gonna call it group 5. My voice is almost gone. I'm not completely back on track yet with my cold, but I will be soon. So I hope you like this reading. If you don't think that was your pile, group 5, then you are welcome to go back and choose another one. Maybe you felt drawn to more than one. I could imagine that. And if you like this reading, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link one over here, and I think I'm gonna link more in the description box if you want to check them out. That's cool. If not, that's cool as well. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day, Group 5. I hope to see you in another reading soon. And goodbye.